Hello everyone, this is Gregor. Welcome to the stream. Um, Hopefully my audio is kind of decent because actually I just like bit the bullet and kind of like went and got myself an XLR USB interface. So hopefully this is sounding a bit better than usual, or at least just as good as usual. So yeah. Hmm. Kind of hoping this will not be a huge problem. Um, Please let me know if the volume is like too low on the voice, because I like tried it for like an hour and couldn't like get like to a point where I was like happy with it myself. I think it's okay, but I'm also very worried that I'm like it's quite good. Oh, okay. Mm. So how about now? Hopefully the microphone is like slightly higher now, because like one of the draws of the of having an XLR like like an interface is that I can actually just like turn a knob and it goes up. I can also like visually see if I'm pigging, which is kind of nice, I guess. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. And it's supposed to also make my voice sound like a bit less piggy, which is the other benefit, I guess. I actually like realized that I forgot to explore this part of Beregost. Huh. Wonder if there's anything here that... Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. Thank you, Posh. It's like so appreciated. I'm like having always the hardest time just like figuring these things out on my own. Just like I'm at this point, maybe next time I get like a payout from Twitch, I might just like get someone that's like a professional, like audio engineer or something to just like get him to come over and fix things for me. Also, kind of moved the yeah, Goran would be proud of my actions. Also, kind of move the studio lights a bit around, so you should hopefully be seeing some like closer to what my actual skin color looks like. um, which was like one of the more annoying things that happened when we moved from like the previous place is that I had just managed to get everything like lights and audio and all of that kind of balanced to my liking. And then we moved, and this is like such a smaller room, so the acoustics are kind of different, and also the lighting is a bit more, bouncing off of everything because it's such a small room. So I don't really have like a I'm not very happy with the positioning of all like everything, but I don't even have enough space to position everything in. So kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of deal. So I remember we were planning on visiting Baldur's Gate finally.
What would you have me do?
Do I have any quests that I'm not doing? So yeah, we flooded the Cloakwood mines last time. We also kind of killed off everyone that's not in Baldur's Gate from the Iron Throne. Kind of forgotten about Perdue's quest because I think I glitched
on
that.
the landscape. Better to have let the
Unfortunately,
land grow wild.
by killing the gnolls and not looting the sword as I was meant to. And like I said, I think you can probably fix this with like the console and just like spawn Perdue's sword like for you. But I really don't want to do that. I think it like for starters it might kind of disable achievements and all that, but also it kind of feels a bit to try and do that.
You have been waylaid by
Oh,
enemies
come on,
and
waylaid
must
by
defend
enemies.
yourself.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to be waylaid by enemies. I don't want to be laid by enemies.
You're a queer fellow.
Your wish?
It's like so annoying that like even at this level, there's a dog can easily just like deal 7 damage from like a wild dog. Hey, transistor, nice. Thank you for that. I'll keep it in mind. So I kind of like need to have one stream with Leuktras. What was it? Let me just like got like a tiny little like notebook here that I keep notes for the stream. So it's one stream with Back to the Future episode 1, and then I guess we're doing Transistor, which I actually been meaning to do. There we go. I'll confirm the reward queue once I'm done with the stream, by the way. I don't know how you did. Yep. I know. I loved their previous game, Bastion, and generally one of the major draws of that was the voice acting. I believe the person that voiced the what's his name, Rooks, or so. What?
What is it this time?
Hurry up!
Why am I fighting 3 Ankegs?
What you want?
Eek.
What would you have me do?
JFC, I'm like screwed here. 3 of them, too. Jesus. Like, is this game for real?
What would you have me do?
Is this game like for real? Like the worst thing about the Ankicks is that like once they
Your wish?
once they like kind of aggro on you, they have both like a melee and a ranged attack, so you can't like really like run away. Whew, that was annoying. It's also like twice as annoying because I don't have anyone that can carry their shells. It's like 100, yeah, it's like 100 weight each. Like not even Khalid can actually carry one of those. How did I get to the point where like I've got an entire party of no one over like 15 strength? It's like 15 is the highest that like Khalid, Jahira, and like the protagonist have. Yeah, victory! Thankfully. Kind of sad that I can't actually carry the Ankek plate. This kind of sucks. I mean, I could probably cast strength on myself and just like pick one of those.
Away.
Or like even 2, I think. No, she doesn't.
You rang?
May have like a potion of strength though. I mean, I can probably like pick 2 of them. Yeah, heal giant strength. There we go. Strength 19, duration 2 hours. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like a duration of 2 hours. It's not gonna last long enough for me to do anything. We'll see.
What would you have me do?
Okay, so I can carry 1 with Gregor. Hell, actually, I think I can probably carry 2 with Gregor if I make some space. 30, 28, 27, 25, 23, 22. This is insufferable. 21. Yep. Oh, these don't weigh anything. Gets the belt? I kind of like hope to heal. I don't get like waylaid by anything. Let's see, can Khalid actually walk with 166? Nope, cannot move. Oh, but we can actually fast travel because we're like close enough.
You have been waylaid by enemies. And
Oh,
must
come on.
defend yourself.
No. Shit. Range, don't fail me now.
Hurry up!
Yeah, Waylaid is probably like a supremely bad outcome here. I can't actually like carry them anymore, and I can't even like cast anything anymore. Khalid is kind of like
Can I
screwed,
help you?
considering like
What would you
his.
have me do?
Maybe if I get them like this close to the edge of the screen, and then I kind of.
What is it this time?
Nope. And I can't rest, so I can't get back my. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, so I can't get back my strength cast.
Your wish?
Ooh.
I'm tired.
Boy.
Casting spells isn't as
Oh,
easy
hey,
as
we
I
can
make it
actually
look. I'm
straight to the
tired.
game. So my general thinking is to like get up to here and drop all except one. Kind of like try and like go sell them one by one to Thunderhammer Smithy. This kind of sucks though, because like I was initially like one of the reasons I was initially planning on getting Minsk was because like he's one of the very few characters you can get early game that has like 18th strength, which is the maximum you can get without buffs in like the first one, I think. And like strength, aside from making you super strong with like aside from buffing your melee attacks, it doesn't make you super strong, but like 18 does. Aside from making him super strong, it also makes him be able to carry a whole lot of things that you normally maybe wouldn't be able to. I think at like 18 strength, you get like a carry capacity of 220, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Interesting piece of material you got there. Ankeg, if I'm not mistaken. Been a while since I've seen the light. Yeah, so it gives like 500. I wonder if I can like get double for it. Oh, iron is not so scarce. Have to leave it then.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Oh. It could bring quite a bit once finished. How about this? For 4,000 gold, I'll make it into a plate for you instead. It's half my normal rate for working on exotic, but as I mentioned, business is slow. So, Ankeg plate is, I think, more or less the same as regular plate. It's like armor class 1 and -2 versus slashing. Oh, never mind. Wait, what? Oh yeah, full plate, never mind. It's like this one. Yeah. So wait,
What
it's
would you
actually
have me
stronger
do?
than that
I can
even?
make whatever you wish
So
for
like
a wee
4,000
little
is
bit more than me competition.
okay. Good on you. Now it will take me a while to finish, but you will soon have the finest armor in Beregost, if not the entire Sword Coast. Come back in 3 days and I'll have it ready for you. I like the second option. On second thought, I am desperately in need of armor now. I happen to get stabbed a lot. How about I give you 6,000 gold pieces to have it done tomorrow? Okay, I'll wait for like a couple of days. That's fine.
Your wish?
So technically I can get like another one for Jahira at this point then. I like need to remember where I dropped them though. I think it's like here. Yep, there we go.
Hurry up! What was your wish?
Where was everyone else?
rang?
Oh,
You have need of me?
really?
Hurry up!
Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't really need
What
the
would
rest
you
of
have
them,
your
right?
wish?
It's only just the protagonist that needs to go get one because he's the only one with he's the only one with enough carry capacity for it. Although,
Can
you know what?
help you?
I think I may be able to just like dump everyone else back here. Just like have Khalid go get the other one
You
himself.
have need of me?
Just like go get it to.
Hurry up!
So we can like bring both of them down at like one trip. I mean, I guess it kind
What
of
would you
goes
have
with
me
like
do?
the adventuring profession, getting stabbed a lot. So, um, I'd say it's hardly surprising. Also, yeah, by the way, I apologize in advance if you're hearing like loud clicking noises. My mouse kind of died yesterday, or like rather the day before,
Can I help you?
and I've had to go to like my oldish, very oldish G300, which is kind of like 6 years old at this point.
You
So
wish.
all of the keys are kind of super loud. Um,
Hurry up!
it's unfortunately the only option that didn't involve me just like chugging my PC out the window, even though I'm like at the ground floor, so it wouldn't really matter that much. But yeah, I did order a new one, but it might take up to 2 days to get here. And the unfortunate thing is that also I couldn't actually go get it at the store. I tried passing through there like after work today, and it was like insanely packed. It's like the moment that the quarantine restrictions was kind of like lifted. Everyone swarmed to the what's it called? Everyone swarms to the um, what's it called? To the shops, and
I can
it's
make
like
whatever
insane.
you wish for a wee little bit more than me
I'd like to
competition.
sell you more kick plates. Oh, okay, we sold one of them, and I guess we're just like keeping the other one on Khalid so that we can. Wait, where's his armor? Oh. Oh, Jahira's having it. Okay, that's nice. Okay, okay, okay. So now everyone
What would
can
you
move,
have me
yes?
do?
Yes. Don't think you can hear it. Yeah, I kind of had the audio mix a bit like louder yesterday. Earlier today, like when I was like setting up the focus right. So, hold on. I got like a very cheap entry level one for this is like actually been the missus gift for my birthday. I'm so lucky. But yeah, I like she would hear me go on about like wanting like studio quality monitor headset and maybe like a small like audio interface. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I can probably like afford to get you one of those. And I was like, are you sure? And then I just like got the cheaper of the two, which was like the Scarlet Solo. Kind of hoping that it does help my voice a little bit. I guess I'm gonna like see that in like the VOD later on. But yeah,
You want some whiskey?
hopefully it makes enough of a
Tonight
difference.
you dream
Oh
of
wait,
blood.
more
Not
dreams?
of blood on a blade or the blood on your hands.
Yeah, okay, I'll shut up for a
but
moment.
an ichor that runs as a torrent through the realms. A flood that pours across the fields and forests. An ocean that floats you to the world's edge and threatens to cascade off into the void. This blood seems a frightening thing. A massive force that sweeps away all resistance. As a whole, it is a monster and it cannot be stopped. Were it to be viewed from on high, it would...
Yo, why did I press done? That was stupid of me. Sorry, I was like trying to like pause it to reply. Ah, that sucked. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. You had the Twi too? Yeah, I did hear that Focusrite has like some pretty decent
Your
audio
wish?
interfaces. My only worry is that I feel that it's kind of like lower in volume than when I had the same microphone plugged into USB directly. So I don't know. Maybe it also needs like a preamp or something. It's like a lot of the things that I haven't really like got any clue on, unfortunately. But I mean, as long as the voice sounds decent, then I'm happy. like descending in like levels and descending like richness, I guess. If that makes any sense. So fine, I can like skip that. Let me wait. What's the Where's the
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
doesn't oh my god, is this like for real? Doesn't the game keep a what's it called? A log of all the dream sequences? It used to. That kind of sucks. I'm really sorry about that. It's good on your end? Awesome, thank you. Find the truth between the strange plot, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I was almost sure that it at least kept them in the journal. It doesn't. Wonder if I have like an autosave. Oh, never mind. Oh, what?
What would you have me do?
What? No. Oh my god, am I gonna have to do that all over again now? Okay,
Your
I can
wish?
rest, which means I can cast what's it called? Means I can cast
Tell them though I
the
find some
strength,
little fault with someone. I hope it lost.
which also means I can kind of pass some things over to Jahira and hope for the best. There we go.
Hurry up!
Come on. Lovely. Okay, that went like a lot better the second time around. Pavilion tablet, get ready for the bedtime story. Thank you, Panda. Wow, what? I keep seeing the emotes and I'm like thinking panda. It's like a red panda emote, right? Kind of reminds me of Agretsugo, to be honest. I don't know if I said that before. It's like this like weird like Netflix thing that I saw that's apparently made like from it's made by Sanrio, which is like the developers, the creators of Hello Kitty, but it's kind of like a more adult take on the whole like Hello Kitty thing. Does look like a Gretsugo though.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than
Okay, I'm
me
not
competition.
interested. The fair price, very well. I'll return in a few days. Okay. So now I need to rest for 3 days, which means it's 8 hours per rest. That's 9 rests. And hopefully we get like the dream sequence again, and this time I can like let it play fully. Red pandas are bestest. Yeah, except when I'm trying to call you hamster and I call you panda instead.
You want some whiskey?
Because like that's really the unfortunate thing. Like panda is actually another like person that's around in like mine and Venom's chats, or like more like Venom's chat, to be honest.
Tonight you
there we
dream
go.
of blood. Not of blood on a
Tonight
blade
you
or the
dream of
blood on your
blood.
hands,
Not of blood
but
on a
an
blade
ichor
or a
that
blood on
runs
your
as a
hands,
torrent
but
through
an
the
ichor that
realms.
runs torrent through
A
the
flood
realms.
that pours
Blah, blah.
across the fields and forests.
Yeah.
An
Yeah,
ocean that
he
floats you to the world's edge and threatens to cascade
it used
off
to
into
be
the void.
something panda,
This blood
and then it
seems
was
a
like
frightening
panda
thing,
unbound,
a
and then I
massive
think he
force that
changed it
sweeps
into
away all
Pan.
resistance.
I always
As a
kind of like
whole, it
feel
is a
bad about
monster,
like,
and it cannot be
do I
stopped.
call him panda like I'm
Were it
used
to
to,
be
or
viewed
should I
from
just
on
like
high,
ask him if I
it
should
would
call
seem
him
to cover
Pan,
the entire
or
world
did I already
in
ask
its
him and then I
red-black
forgot,
embrace.
and I'm now
You,
like
however,
too
do not
embarrassed
have
to
such a
ask
lofty perch.
potentially again.
From within the deluge, you can see it does not move as one.
So that's kind of like
but is
annoying.
filled with currents.
I mean,
eddies,
annoying.
and
I mean, it's like kind of like
undertows.
embarrassing, more
Pockets of
than
calm
annoying actually.
afford breathing space, whilst violent whirlpools threaten to rend limb from limb. Ultimately, it seems undirected and lacks a driving will, a quality you have in abundance. You may be caught within, but sufficient determination can shape what you need to survive. There are still options open, still choices to be made. As the tide presses forward, you steer as you wish, atop a ship called Persistence and under sails made of resolve. A sudden and deliberate wave puts an end to your course and to the dream. It will seem
Oh,
that the
you should
flood does have some
behave.
will and took offense to your enjoying the ride.
Okay, so we should... Ooh, gain special ability, slow poison. So it's like
What
the
would you have
second
me
slow
do?
poison charge, right? Yeah.
Your wish?
So I actually think that the next time we get like a vision is gonna be after Baldur's Gate, like the actual town of Baldur's Gate. So 7, 8, and 9.
Hurry up!
I should probably be able to go get the Ankek plate now. So I'm actually just like interested in doing one more because I've got like one for Khalid already. I'm about to get one for Jahira and potentially like one for Branwen as well. Like slightly better than plate mail. I think they have like similar resistances and
I
like
can make
AC.
whatever you wish
There we
for
go.
a wee little
Aha.
bit more than me competition.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes. I'll just like equip this on Jahira. This one can be used by huh. Disabled by Bard? Why isn't oh, cannot be equipped. So I guess this is what's messing it. Yeah. So we can sell this. Can probably use this as well or not. Hold on. Yep. Can Jahira use it? Ah, okay. Jahira now is at like -6. This is so utterly stupid. It's like my druid has a lot less chance to get hit than the fighter. You know, the professional person that's here to like take hits. That's kind of deliciously hilarious, isn't it? Kind of need to get a few of my things sorted as well. I think I'm gonna like sell one and then just like give Thunderhammer the other one to make into a you know, thing. I guess we're like selling the girdle. So yeah, sell the first one and hold on.
I can make whatever you wish for a
For a
wee
little
little
bit
bit
more
than me
me
competition.
competition. There you go. Bam.
I can make whatever
And-
you wish for a wee little bit more than me
Oh, wait.
competition.
You can only have him ever make you one? Huh. Okay.
I
I
can
guess
make whatever you wish
Branwen
for a
can
wee
keep
little bit more
going
than
with
me
the like
competition.
Jahira's old one. That's fine, I guess. I guess. But yeah, at this point, unfortunately, what's it called? Ankegs aren't that good for me because it's like 100 like pounds of weight for 500 gold, which is kind of like a crappy, I guess, ratio of like weight to profit, I assume. Oh well, I mean, we did get like Jahira to -6, which is again insane.
What would you have me do?
So how much gold do we have? 48,000. I think it might be a good time to go visit High Hedge. Visit High Hedge, buy everything. Or like most things, I guess. I need a loot mule. Yeah, I mean, actually, I don't know. Have you ever played the first Dungeon Siege game? There was actually a mule that was like in that game just for looting. I think like you could get like 2 even. I don't actually remember. I do remember that you could
Your
kind of like
wish?
sacrifice one of your character slots to just like have a donkey follow you that was
Why do I
just for
live in such
carrying
a
loot.
pissant town?
Let's see, one of magic missiles I do want. These though I don't. Oh shit! Did I just sell col? Damn it! Yeah, I'm not sure if I need that, so I'm just keeping it. Bullets, bullets, bullets. Bunch of arrows. Wand of frost. What is it like? Column of ice. That's decent. I'm just gonna get rid of this wand of fear because I've already got like another 2. And now we get to shopping. I'm not actually sure what I want to shop here. Like some bullets might be nice, right? So it's like 16 is like a full stack, right? Yeah. It's like maybe get another like say 32 here for for Branwen. I was like mix it up and get 32 for of electricity for Jahira. Let's see, potion of fire resistance, of healing, of health, of cold resistance, of explosions. Yeah, this one's decent. I need that one of those. One more of those. Throw it in the stockpile with all the rest. So, do I have any spells that actually? Do I have any spells that Nira doesn't know? Mirror image is one, but I don't really care about it. Resist fear is kind of decent, I guess. Actually, resist fear. Oh yeah, he protagonist already has it. Oh, flame arrow is a good one to know. Also, skull trap. Vampiric touch, protection from fire and cold. Bit too micromanagey for my tastes. Okay, yeah, okay. Now I can actually go buy Robe of the Neutral Arch Magi. I've got like enough gold that I don't. I can actually justify a bit of a splurging. Oh, you failed to copy. Got the other one though. Cool. Let's see. Sleep, Melf, 2 fireballs, and a haste. I think at like the next level. Wait, what?
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Did I? Am I missing something here? It's like did I say something stupid again? Yeah, you can like totally splurge to get like probably one of the best robes you can buy. It's about time. Uh, Nira is very squishy anyway. Like considering that we've got like Jahira with -6. Maybe I should make her my tank. To be honest. Like look at that. Time to splurge. Yes, I did. We got something nice and expensive that will help a bit. Actually, speaking of nice and expensive, maybe I should start giving more potions to the others. I do kind of want like an invisibility potion and an oil of fire burning to Imoen. Maybe like a potion of freedom for Jahira, just to make sure that she can free others after she learns like free movement. Potion of frost giant strength for what's his name? Khalid. Master Thievery for Imoen. So let's see. Master Thievery, invisibility. This goes to Jahira. Strength goes to... No, never mind. No? I could just like give her more healing. I'll just keep it for this guy. Yeah, give her like a fireball. Why not? Potion of defense might be nice. Like just like technically, oil of speed and oil of fiery burning might be a lot more useful. I mean, if you've got more than one person that can actually, cast fireball, or just like the equivalent of fireball, I guess, like all the better for you. Okay, so we have enough arrows, we have enough bullets, we have enough potions. Okay, I'd say we're good to go. Just like give this to Nira. I don't think she's actually gonna be, you know. Oh, actually she is gonna be using a lot of these.
Hurry up!
Yeah, I don't remember any other vendors that are kind of like worth the trip. There's like one in Nashkel, but he's kind of. Oh, what? Holy shit! No, I got the bear as well. Run away! No. No, 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 no. Just leave. Just leave. Ignore them. Ignore them. They'll go away. If you don't pay any attention to them, they just like go away. So yeah, the one in Nashkel doesn't really sell anything of note. The one in the Friendly Army, same. It's like probably like the only place we can actually get anything of use is that like in actual Baldur's Gate at this point. So kind of need to have a look. It's unfortunate that like this part of the game is also Ankek country, so it's like gonna be like a bunch of them. Just like ignore these guys and go steal their things first. I mean, go explore yonder house.
You're a queer fellow.
Am I? I just like stealing. I don't understand what's so queer about it. Okay, we're good. Hope these guys don't mind that we stole all their things. Hi.
Keep your heads about you and we'll work it out.
Damn it, Jebado, we can't go on like this forever. Is there no way we can keep up quotas when we're afraid to come near the nets? Excuse me, who are you? I'm sorry, but we've no fish today. Perhaps in less troubling times. Wait, Jebado, maybe they're the answer to the problem. They look pretty trustworthy. Oh yeah, the problem. Sorry for my manners, but we're poor folk not accustomed to trouble. And it's hard times now. We can't but get a boat into the water because she's swamped by the rains. It's that bitch of Amberley, she's the one. Steady, Tellman. What he means is, we've been harassed by a priest of the Bitch Queen Amberley. That's actually her title in this universe, by the way. The Bitch Queen. We don't even know why, but whenever we attempt to fish, she turns the weather sour. 2 of us were washed away just walking to the docks, but we cannot prove to the guard it was here. We've been needing someone to strong-arm her into leaving us alone. We've not much money, but would gladly give you a magical weapon from my grandfather's adventuring days. It's a meager amount for trouble, but it would be a great service to us. Will you help a group of poor fishermen? Okay. So I think it's like I have like a tricky one here. Also, I'm going to go steal things from them. Again.
What you want?
I'm so heroic. I would do either amazingly well or particularly poorly in if this was like a real life situation. Like imagine me trying to rob blind everyone I ever met. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, she's like on the other side of the lake. I guess we'll have to go the long way around. I think this map is also kind of like divided by a bridge. It's kind of more like an inlet thingy, I guess. Oh boy, here come the Ankegs. Wait, who's this? Oh, Ajantis. So this is another character that you could potentially recruit.
Halt!
This guy's a...
Be you friend or foe?
Yeah, this guy's a paladin. You can like tell from a mile that he's a paladin. We're friends. Who are you? I am Ajantis, squire paladin of the most noble order of the Radiant Heart, servant of Helm, son of the noble family of Ilvastar. I'm here to hunt down the vile brigands who assault these traveling these roads. Aha. They're just travelers. Well then, I wish you safety in your travels, for the roads are very dangerous. Bye-bye. So yeah, we don't actually care to get Ajantis, although in like a different run, maybe I would consider it. This whole like Order of the Rose thing is kind of a thing in this universe, and it's also interestingly a place you can visit in the second game. Their headquarters in Amn, or maybe it's just like their headquarters, but just like their chapter house or something. But still, you can totally visit them, and they also kind of factor in a minor way in like the main story. There's like an ankeg around here. I remember this bit. Something is gonna jump up from the ground and like try and bite me. Yep, and that's its nest. Cool. Do I actually want to go down there and, you know, engage with these things? I don't think I do. Do I? I don't know. Probably don't. Yep, there we go. 3 of them. What?
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding me?
Your wish? Hurry up!
It's like moderately weak to fire, so that's a small mercy. Jesus Christ.
What would you have me do?
Oh my god, I'm losing like half my health every time I fight these.
Without immediate aid.
Don't snipe me. Don't be. Yep. This is why I quick save so much. This. This freaking like get one shot by 3 stupid like bug thingies that come out of the ground. And like if you notice, they don't even trigger until you get like close enough for all 3 of them to come up. So hey. Huh. Okay. Guess you need to go like further to the north to trigger them appearing. Yeah, it's kind of like a yeet here. Am I using that meme right? I'm not sure. Yeet. Probably not. So yeah, I guess I kind of like want Khalid to go up front. Like hell, not even Khalid. Like maybe Jahira. She's like the best armored of everyone in the party so far.
Hurry up!
Yep, there we go. See?
What would you have me do?
See? Ah! Fuck these things. Fuck these things so hard. I hate them. Wait, but wait.
You have need of me?
Just like try and snipe them.
Hurry up!
Oh, no, never mind. I'm not gonna try and snipe them. They're at melee range. Uh-oh. Danger!
Thy temper shield.
What is it
Okay,
this
she's
time?
like far enough.
Nature's servant awaits.
Your command.
A moment. Yeah,
You're a
she's so
queer
far enough,
fellow.
That's fine. Okay, one of them's dead. Kill. Okay, second's dead. Like for the amount of experience that they give, they shouldn't be like this hard to deal with. I mean, I've had like freaking better chances with fighting like a what's it called? I've had like freaking better chances fighting sirens, which give like 2000 XP. So like they should conceivably be easier to deal with. Oh boy, why am I doing this to myself? Stupid ankeg nest.
There are so many places I would rather be. Can I help you?
You and me both, buddy.
What would you have me do?
Just like trying like snipe everything one at a time.
You ready?
So like their only saving grace is that they can only fire the green poop thingy like once every like 3 turns, I think. So it's actually not very fast for them to like kill people if you can manage to get them like one-on-one. Which is also why I've got like everyone on like melee duty here. On, sorry, like ranged duty. They're kind of like trying to not pull more than one at a time. Just like try and snipe them off. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. There we go.
Thy
No.
temper shield!
Where the hell are you going? By Tempus Shield, hit something.
What would you have me do?
Not the Ankeg. Jeez. It's like so annoying. It's like, I think like 10 of them down here or something. It's good. They're gonna be like starting to pop up from like, yeah, there we go. See, another one. Let's see. I think acid is effective against them for whatever reason. 5 damage from Nirite, damage from Khalid. No. What? 12 acid damage from Ankeg? Was I really like that low? I was at like 21.
What would you have me
How? I was at like 21. How did I get so low in like one hit? Jeez.
Hurry up!
Okay, I'm just like going back to melee for this. Maybe turn on offensives.
What would you
Since
have
that's
me
like
do?
a consideration here. Come on. Kill the thing, kill the thing, kill the thing.
Hurry up!
It's so stupid. Damn. Damn, 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 damn.
What would you have me do? Thy temper shield!
Man, games from like this time period did not fuck around. I'm not sure if I enjoyed it more. I like much rather play something a bit like more relaxed than like save load, save load, save load all the time. Kind of reminds me of like it was like Raiken. I don't know. I think Posh was there as well. But yeah, Raiken was like streaming Final Fantasy Fallout 1 yesterday. And there was like this bit at the Mariposa military base at the end of the game. It's like he kept losing people to misfires, which was like so annoying. I had like the exact same thing in there, and also you get like idiots running into the force fields for whatever reason, which is probably infuriating, I guess. But yeah. Oh shit, come on. It's gonna be more than one, right? Don't,
Hurry up!
Actually, don't go in there. Just like stay here. Stay here where it's nice and safe and you're not getting like one shot by things. Please. Why are they hitting it? Oh. I mean, I know they're trying to hit Jaheira now and she's got like -6, so they're like never hitting her. Screw these things. They deserve it.
What would you have me do?
What would you have me do? Actually, I think I should have
oh,
Jaheira
omnipresent authority
lead
figure.
the way. Because if they actually like log on to her, they can't really do much. Oh, but yeah, I remember this bit. Before I do that, there's I think one more Ankeg up here. Like in here, I don't actually remember. There we go. There we go.
You've a task?
Hurry up!
Oh wait, it actually did connect with Jaheira. Okay, I mean that was probably lucky, or like unlucky, I guess.
What would you have me do?
But yeah, it's like the problem with Ankegs, like they... First of all, they kind of have like a... delayed animation until they get like above ground, so you may not like notice the little like skittering thingies that come out of the ground if you're not just like paying enough attention. And let me just like remind you that it was like way harder originally in the game to actually see what's ahead, because the camera was around this close, I think. So you could like just barely make a bit over like the fog of war.
Nature's servant
Some
awaits.
old games are hardcore.
Hurry up!
There's like a lot of the like the
Yes,
older games,
omnipresent
especially
authority.
RPGs, that
What
were
would you have
like
me do?
very, very
Your
annoying
wish?
to get through.
Hurry up!
There's like a lot of the time I think the designers kind of like expected you to try and like take advantage of the systems, like what I'm doing here with line of sight. Please don't die. Yeah? Be a good Rhaegar and don't die.
What would you have me do?
Don't die. Okay, that's good.
Your wish?
What is your command?
What is your command? It's to
You've
not die.
attacked.
It's like the best command ever. But like at least for RPGs, I think like the majority of them kind of
Hurry
have like
up!
this.
What would you have me do?
Well, not exactly unfair kind of design, but certainly very unforgiving. We might end up
servant
like doing them on
awaits.
stream at some point, but ooh, there's gonna be like the big Ankeg Mama here, I think. Oh boy.
Your wish?
Uh-huh.
Perhaps this brute needs not quite as much help as I thought.
Wait, it takes 16 damage from Jaheira? What? What the? Oh shit.
Hurry up!
Yes,
Run away.
omnipresent
Run away. Not in melee
authority
range.
figure. You've
Not in
attacked.
melee range, Jaheira.
Your wish?
What the hell is wrong with
Hurry
you?
up!
Hey. We might end up like streaming them at one point, but I can at least remember like a couple of series that were like super unforgiving. One of them being the old
open wound in
Ultima
Mother
games.
Earth.
Oh
I
shit.
would plug it had I the power.
Oh. Hello. There's also like a corpse here. And we don't have enough space for everything. Dire Charm. Actually keeping this. Chainmail +1. This is actually useful. No. It's actually useless for me. It's like a wand of fireball, which is great. Dart of wounding, dart of stunning, cloud giant strength. Just like kind of need someone to carry this. It's like 110. Whew. I'm probably like the strongest person in the party that can actually do this. Okay, wand of fire goes to Nira. Need to get rid of 23, right? Actually, no. I kind of like just need to cast strength
What
on
would you
myself
have me
for
do?
now. But yeah, like the old Ultima games were kind of like this, and I've never actually had the chance to, you know, get through
Your
them.
wish?
I played a bit of most
up!
of them, but I never really like got into like finishing any of them. Like even 9, which is like the one I played the most of, I never actually finished. Although in that
What would you have me do?
I did something stupid here. In the case of Ultima 9, the reason that I never finished it was more
Perhaps
that
this brute needs not quite as much help as I thought.
somehow managed to get shipped with like an overwhelming amount of bugs, including one that didn't let you finish the game for whatever reason, and I didn't really know that bug was a thing until several years
Hurry
later.
up!
I just knew that at some point I was kind of like lost and gave up on the game, and I always thought that, you know, maybe I hadn't paid attention to like an NPC prompt or something like that, and didn't know where to go. But yeah, as it turns out, it's very possible in Ultima 9 to glitch your game at the very start, very start, in I think the first dungeon that you play, you can glitch it badly enough so that I don't know how his name is pronounced, like either Iolo or Iolo or something like that. It's like the shepherd kind of companion to the avatar. You can actually bug the game hard enough that he doesn't spawn. You can still finish the dungeon, the game will still proceed, but you will miss out on one very specific plot-related item that you need to access the ending. It's like this island that you need to get to, and you need to have all 8 of the virtue symbols, I guess. And you don't actually get the virtue symbol if you don't deal with Iolo, or like his corrupted version, I guess. So yeah, I think I spent like a good 60 hours in that game before getting to the point where it's like I can't proceed anymore. And I only realized like years and years later that no, that was actually a bug, and I was supposed to fight someone that wasn't even there anymore.
I've nowhere else to be turning.
I've nowhere else to be turning. Hot diggity. Let's see. I beseech thee, kind sir, please help. It's strange happenings at my farm, and I've not the strength I once had. I've nothing to offer. Even if I did, I doubt that such as you would have need of it. Okay, what can I do? Oh, by the great mother, thank you. My son Nathan and his friends were looking for our missing cattle. Then they just up and disappeared. Been gone for days now, and with all the bandits around, who knows what's happened. I don't know where they were heading, but I saw some sort of tracks to the west. Please find Nathan. I can't afford to keep the farm without my son. Ooh. Oh, my dude. They have like a very, very bad news for you.
Will be hard going without my son.
I'm afraid Nathan is dead, sir. He died defending your farm from a nest of strange beasts. No, my only son. It is a black day. He died for his farm, but I am too old to work it and too poor to hire someone else. I've lost him and the land. At least now I know. Thank you for your help, but I wish to be alone now. Ah, my dude, I'm so sorry.
Will be hard going without my son.
Hey, there we go. Bro, this is the hoard that the creatures had. It's more than we can carry and more than we could use. Do us a favor and take it off our hands, will you? Doop. Wait, ruby ring? Oh yeah, we'll also pick up a ruby ring from that. Well, if it's causing you strife to hang on, I suppose I could hold it for you. Thank you, strangers. I don't believe I'll see the likes of you again. Oh. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I don't think you can actually like complete this quest in like a more like happy way. Even though you should totally be able to, since this is kind of like a universe where resurrection spells are a thing. So how about instead of giving this guy like 100 gold, I just like go and resurrect his son at like the temple in Baldur's Gate, which is like the next area I'm going to. But yeah, this is kind of like the problem with like any magic system that allows for resurrection. It's like, why is there even like, oh, fuck me. Why is there like even any conflict to begin with, right? There's like no point. Like at the moment you can bring anyone you wish back from the dead.
What is it this time?
Oh, JFC. I'm gonna get plastered
What would
here.
you have me do?
I'm gonna get plastered. I'm just gonna like run away and hope for the best.
Immediate aid.
Hope for the best. Okay.
You rang?
Okay, this is like best enough. I like hope Jahira doesn't die. Kill, kill, kill.
Ah, what now? Need your pantaloons pressed?
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
What you want?
By your command. Yeah, this would be a good place for a hench.
Uh-oh. Please don't kill Jaheira. Yeah.
Thy temper shield.
Please don't kill Jaheira.
Can I help?
Yeah. Please for me. Oh my god, this is like
What would you have me do?
hammering here. Why do they hate Jaheira so much?
I not survive.
Like all of them. I need to rest. So let's see, am I gonna get like another 3? Nope. Am I gonna get now another 3? Nope.
Your
Okay,
wish?
and we rested. That's like good enough for me. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. I still haven't met the Priestess of Amberley though. It's kind of weird. I think it was like somewhere around here. It's like definitely before. Oh, there we go. There she is. No, wait, it's not her. Gertie? What the hell is that?
Yeah?
Yeah? You've come here to find Ankex? Well, listen up. It's mating season, so it's primarily females coming up to the surface looking to put on a little extra weight. They're hungry, they're aggressive, and there are a lot of them. Now, the point of this exercise is not to exterminate them, but keep the population to a manageable level. Remember, they aerate the soil and thereby improve crop yields as much as 15%. Food is going to be scarce enough in the next few years, so keep that in mind when you're out there. No more than 4 Ankex per party. After that, it's catch and release, alright? Most of the activity starts about 50 yards to the east. Now move out, everyone. I'll keep an eye on things from
Hurry
here.
up!
Wait, what? 50 yards to our left. Wait, that's like the other side. I already killed those. Like, what's the point of having this NPC where we're like... After I've just like murdered and a whole like shit bunch of them. Go back.
What is it this time?
I was like too hasty to speak. I like how it kind of like transitioned. I think I don't know why I shit.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Imoen. You better dodge that.
Hurry up!
Kill it. Freaking idiots.
Die.
Shit.
What would you have me do?
Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. For me, Argentina. Or whatever other country, I don't know.
Your wish?
Okay, it's like 2 of them.
What is your
To fight
kind?
another 2. Oh no.
I cannot.
Oh my god, this is gonna be a
Forest.
pain.
I'll kill the man that was done it.
Wait, where's the other 2? There's like 4 per party, right? Yeah, I'm not to exceed my quota of 4 kills. Do 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 do. Wait a minute. How have I not found Amberley yet? Like the Priestess of Amberley. Shit. No. Just run away. Ignore them. They don't exist. If you don't make eye contact, they can't talk to you. No. Actually, like chasing me. I'm done. I don't want to kill anymore. Oh, come.
Nature's servant awaits.
Can we just not do that, please? Are they done? Where's Gertie? Or Gerte, or whatever. Do I actually have to kill
What
4
would
of
you
them
have me do?
before she spawns?
You have need of me? Your
Because we
wish?
can try and like do it from like just within bounds. Kill,
Hurry up! Die
I love like the homing speed animations. That's like
Can I help you?
a pretty decent trick to do.
What would you have me do? Your wish?
By temper
Yes,
shield,
I
O
am proud to
omnipresent
stand
authority
among such-
figure.
What is your command?
Hurry up!
There's like definitely another one here. Hello? There isn't? Oh, there we go. Takes 12 missile damage, takes 6 acid damage.
You're a queer fellow.
Hey, really?
What would you have me do?
Oh. Okay, now we need to... Now we need to get to Gerte without dying. It's like easier said than done. Where the hell is she? Oh boy. No. Yeah, I'm not fighting you. Shh. Shoo. Kind of like barrel you want. Hey! We're at the bridge! Woohoo! I think we actually get to Middleminster here again. Though, I think there's something else around here. Aha! She lives just east of the bridge to Baldur's Gate, so yeah, it's like around here somewhere. So I remember which was like quite a handful if you can't like get the dialogue option to show up. There we go. I think this is she.
Stop! You are trespassing on my land home.
None come this way, armed as you are. It was those horrible fishermen that hired you, wasn't it? Speak. They did send me, but I wish only to know what's going on. What goes on is none of your business. Okay.
Umberly guides my way.
You return? I warn you once again to leave my home. If you do not, I must assume that you are allied with my enemies. I mean... The seas cry for vengeance? Wait, what?
Umberly guides my way.
Why do you do this? I mean... You attacked me? Don't you know what they've done? Sonar and the others, they are the evil ones. They killed my mother, and now you help them? She only did her duty, collecting the offerings from those that would use the sea. They stole her elemental summoning bowl and tortured her for the words that would make it work. Now they all misuse a gift from Umberly to pillage the seas, and my mother's spirit can't rest until its return. I have more power than Mother had. Umberly gave me her anger, but I can't find the bowl. All I can do is hurl them till they give it back or die. But I'm so tired. I don't have Mother's will, and the goddess is so demanding. Help me, please. Okay, I'll save you. Oh, thank you. The Sea Queen may yet be satisfied with the return of the bowl, but one way or another, Sonar's group must no longer profit at her expense. It is probably hidden in a shrine to another god. I don't know where the shrine is and couldn't get near even if I did, but Sonar may tell you. if you ask him with a blade. Go now, for Amberly, seldom patient, and you are not yet on her good side. Shape. Sure. Cool. So yeah, I do remember this quest being kind of like off. It's like with most of like these quests. This is like very similar to the one that you do with the druids and the hunters in Cloakwood. And that like the first party that you meet isn't like immediately the one you might want to pursue. Ooh. Wow, I was like very sleepy for some reason. This might actually end up being like a slightly shorter stream. Also, I need to find Gertie. Where the hell is she? Come on. I just need to turn in the quest here, and she's not around. Even though I did kill exactly 4 Ankegs, if you don't count all the other ones that I've slaughtered in the in the nest, I guess. No one saw those. Oh, there we go. No, that's Ajantis. Never mind. Don't care about Ajantis. We don't need any goody two-shoes paladins. Okay, Sonner.
Cool
Hi.
tempers will prevail.
Bug, I see. Have you done it? Have you killed the bitch? The priestess had much to say about the group of you. She knows we sent you. Damn it, she'd kill us all for... Hold your tongue, Telman. Now I warned you she would be treacherous. You've gone and believed her lies, haven't you? What did she say? That we stole some ball or something? Seems a pretty shallow excuse to kill us over, doesn't it? And as I said before, we're but poor fishermen. But what if we toss in another, 100 gold? The child has said that you killed her mother and have been taking far too much from the seas. I don't like being used, Sonner. It makes me angry. Jigs up. That bitch priestess was taking tribute for us from years. The price kept climbing and you can't sail without appeasing Amberly. The cleric of Talos in Baldur's Gate said... Whoops. Yep, give me the bowl. Take it, but know that the Stormlord knows who that opposes him. I should stay well away from any Talos shrine if I were you. I'm trying to remember. I think Talos is supposed to be like chaotic neutral or like lawful evil or something. So it's like definitely in keeping with my character that he would prefer to have helped like the Priestess of Amberly. I actually don't remember though. Was it? Let me just like check a moment. Let's see. Let's see. Just like put it Talos Forgotten Realms, which is the Stormlord. Which is chaotic evil. Yep. Okay. So like definitely within RP bounds to be helping the Priestess of Amberly as well. Where's Gerta at? Come on. I've got like a quest to turn in. Should be somewhere around here if she hadn't moved from like her position. Ugh. Maybe she's angry because I killed like way more than just, you know, 4. I think it might have been more like 20-ish. Wait, what? The container is full. Wait, you can actually fill like one of these containers all the way up? Huh. I did not know that was possible. That's fair. Hi.
Amberly guides my
You
way.
return. I trust you bear good news. Here's the ball that was taken from your mother. Perhaps now she will rest. Amberly's mother now, and she is well pleased. She will deal with Sonner's group in time, and Talos will no doubt abandon them for their failure. If they are wise, they will never set sail again, for the sea will take their worthless lives. I have no reward for you, but the Sea Queen remembers those that serve her well. You will be paid in time. Okay, I guess.
You have need of me? Your wish?
I don't actually remember if this does anything later on in the game. Hey, fisherman's foe.
What you want?
Achievement. Woohoo.
Hurry up!
Hurry up, noob. Okay, I guess we're like finally getting to Baldur's Gate after 30 hours of... Oh shit, no. No, I'm kegs. It's like the worst kind of keg.
You rang?
What would you have me do?
No, hold on. Oh, that's right. That's how you get Tulgoth's beard. And also like this area, which I don't think I've ever visited. Because like this entire area that we're at now is supposed to be like the bridge that takes you into Baldur's Gate. I'm kind of thinking maybe like this might be an interesting location to explore. Because I've never actually thought to do this. It's kind of funny. Oh, zombie. Hi. He's like my favorite kind of enemy in games, like the one that you can easily outrun.
Hurry up! What would you have me do?
Wait, is this the bit with the crazy necromancer of Syriac? I wonder. There's like way too many zombies here. Even though they're kind of low level. Well, kind of. I think they're like the undead equivalent to, I guess, like Kobold commandos, or like Tasloi maybe. I mean, this is kind of fun though. I'm trying to figure out if there's actually like a lore reason that there's like so many zombies in here, because they don't seem to be like randomly generated or like one of those stupid encounter thingies that the game decided was so cool. Placement seems kind of deliberate. Oh, hello. Wenrik.
Hello, pal.
Hello, pal. There's been something that killing people in and around the farms here. Zombies or something. Can understand if you want to stomach the task, but between you and me, real personal, like, I don't know who else is gonna do it. All of us have been going for a week now without sleep. Counted 20 zombies or so keep track as you kill them if that's what you're planning on doing. Once you got them all, come back here and it gives you the 150 gold pieces that some of us have put together. Okay. Will pay me an impressive 150? Yes, impressive. Very impressive. So like chump change is totally impressive. Imagine that you like go in his house and there's like whoever is like raising them is in here. That would be funny.
Yep.
Aha. Although, I kind of don't like this. I want to see if there's like any traps. It feels like there maybe should be traps.
Your wish?
I'll just wait.
I care not.
Okay, that should be enough. 24. Oh, hello there. What do we have here? Oh, wait. Yeah, I need to remove this first. Sorry. Cloak of Protection +1. Oh, that's nice. It's doubly nice that it's doubly nice that no one can actually equip it because everyone's already got like a similar piece of protective gear. Oh well.
Hurry up!
It's still like a good chunk of money if you go like sell it. Do. How many zombies did we kill anyways? Like 3, 4, 5. I think we're just like missing another 4 or so. Oh wait, no, it's like 20, so there's like 9 total. And like 5 here. So technically now it should be 4. This one.
No!
This is 2. This is 3. So I'm kind of wondering why this is like such a like potentially low level quest. I'm kind of thinking that maybe you're not actually meant to be coming back here at this point, but probably like your first instinct is like to go north to Baldur's Gate in like a game called Baldur's Gate. And this is kind of like an easy-ish quest to do while you can't actually enter the city. Because yeah, if you were to go like north to Baldur's Gate, you can't actually enter the city until you get until you kind of like solve the problems in Nashkill and Cloakwood. So I assume maybe that's the reason why there's like another like very, very low and easy quest to do here.
Hello, pal.
Thanks, that's been real generous of you. Maybe we can all finally get a wink of sleep yet. Here's that 150 gold pieces we promised. If you had more, we'd give them to you. Ew.
Hello?
Let's see. Level up. Hey, she's level 7? I guess. Ooh, level 4 spells. That's good. And 9 HP. 9 HP. That's like a damn good roll. 4. So, Cure Serious Wound is definitely one. So I'm kind of thinking Death Ward is also nice, but there's like very few enemies that kind of use one of the instant death spells. But so far at least. Lesser Restoration is nice if you're fighting vampires or like... Oh, you know, actually you do fight... Oh, damn it, I forget what they're called. Like once you get after Baldur's Gate, you go back to like a different place and, you know, you do get level drained. I think like free action is probably better. Just in case
What
we
would
run
you
into
have
like
me
any
your
more
wish?
spiders. Okay, fine. I just like get into Baldur's Gate and I'll call it for tonight. I'm feeling like very sleepy for whatever reason. Because like gone through like half my coffee already is not helping in like an hour, which is fast-ish. Hey, let's go to Baldur's Gate. I just like go to Baldur's Gate, maybe like visit one or two of the shops in like the business district, I guess. See all the stupidly expensive prices. I regret ever buying Nira that robe and then just like call it for tonight. Yes. Oh, there, traveler. It's like Elminster. Oh, maybe Elminster is after you enter the city. Like after you clear the gate. It might be.
I serve the flaming fist.
Yes, you do. The entrance tax is 6 gold per pieces for each party of travelers. Please announce your point of origin. Candlekeep. You have to wait here. My commander wishes to have a word with you.
Citizens, please step forward.
Okay, Scar. First off, let me introduce myself. I'm Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fist. Though it is not necessary for you to reveal your names, please answer me this. Are you the group that was involved in the trouble of the Nashkill mines? Yes, that was us. Well, I have to say you've made quite a commotion up here in Baldur's Gate. I can't really put my finger on a single source, but there have been many strange happenings going on within the city. It's been getting harder and harder for me to put trust in someone. I need outsiders to do some investigations. People with no connections to anyone within the city. Would you be interested in working with me in such a capacity? I mean, sure. Alright then. What I'm about to tell you must be held in the strictest confidence. There's like a guard right next to you. You understand? I need to begin an investigation on the Seven Sons trading coaster. The Seven Sons leadership has been acting strangely of late. They've been selling off valuable assets and neglecting many of their more profitable trading ventures. Considering the importance that this trading cluster holds over the city economy, the Grand Dukes are noticeably upset. I've gone to talk to the cluster's leader, Jasso. He rudely rebuffed me, telling me to mind my own business. I've known Jasso for many years, and this isn't his usual behavior. Okay. We're ready to go, but there's something you need to know first. We think that the Iron Throne may be behind recent events along the coast. At the mines in Nashkel and Clockwood, we've learned much about the goals and methods of the Iron Throne, and it doesn't bode well for the future of this region. Well, that sheds new light on the things. There's nothing I can really do about it for now, but I'll make sure to have to look into it. Yep. I want you to break into the Seven Sons compound and find out what's wrong. Use stealth in your investigations. I don't want this operation to cause too much of a fuss. The most important person to watch for is Jasso. Once you've found out as much as possible, report back to me at the Flaming Fist compound. I'll pay you 2,000 gold for this favor. Yeah. I don't think you actually need to be, stealthy, though. Oh, there we go. Quail.
Walking
like this
alone in
guy.
the Coastway Road. How smart is this?
Hey ho there, fellow travelers. You look to be wanderers of the travel adventuring sort. Tell me, what direction calls you? In north, I guess. It is the same for me. Surely this lends us a bit of familiar and bold of sorts. The smart move would be to travel as one, especially with the number of bandits in the area. You probably need the counterbalance of my intelligence as well. No. No, and don't call me Shirley. I should have guessed by your trackle-dragging gait and minuscule nose. You're a complete and utter moron, aren't you? Huh.
Ooh, I'm
I
tired.
don't actually remember Quail being this much of a jerk, to be honest.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
So you actually kind of like he gets like referenced later on in like Baldur's Gate 2.
Oh,
Hey,
there,
Elminster.
Stay
Yay.
thy course a moment to indulge in
Good
old
day to the young one. What a marvelous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city as this. Ah, I see by thine eyes that you've not time for my wry banter. 'Tis true, our meeting was no accident, though I do honestly take pleasure in seeing thee again. I mean, okay, good to see you too. Oh, all the citizens of the Sword Coast eventually passed through Baldur's Gate, and I knew thou wouldst as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures that were not down confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence you hast felt from others, including thine own self. Gorion raised thee as best as he could, but is hard indeed to overcome what is bred to the bone. Much more so in this case, I would manage. Okay, but it's like, okay. I was about to ask the same question of thee. Thou hast come quite far, and though my answers are often less than obvious, I do hope they help a little. Gorion often chided me for my obliqueness, though he was fond of a little verbal hide and seek as well. Can you tell me more about him? He was long my friend, and we talked often, though less often after he settled down with the jerk. He was quite a traveler in his day, though he never regretted his new role as foster father. He felt a stable childhood would better prepare thee for, well, the problems that would eventually come. He cared deeply for thee. I hope this was not lost to you. He was a good man. Oh. I was not suggesting that you do otherwise. Whatever the motives, independence is always a wise course to follow. My worry is that thy lineage is harder to escape than most. Thou hast bad blood in thee, though Gorion did what he could to teach thee well and true. Wow. Thou hast hungry blood within thee as well. It will not let thee go without a fight. For better or worse, what's bred in the bone will be dealt with in time. I trust thou hast the will to face what is within. Well, I will do my best. I'm sure the future will be kind to thee. For now, I will give thee my best wishes and a few names that will serve thee well. Scar of the Flaming Fist is a good man, and, well, worth trusting. His superior, Duke Eltan, is also a good sort. Both are to be believed when they speak. Okay, thanks. So yeah, Baldur's Gate, the city. Show of Silence. Oh wow, don't remember this one.
Hi, friend.
Here there, a word with you if I would have. House rules you be needed to know. This here be sanctuary, and silence be a patron saint. You do anything to harm him either, and every thief, assassin, and scoundrel within 1,000 leagues will want you dead. I don't know the magic that keep this place secure, but ain't nowhere else where a night sneak can sleep sound. It's a neutral ground, and you leave your fighting outside. Be on your best behavior, because banishment from life is the nicest punishment silence knows. Okay. Is it like a vendor or something? No? No shop and nothing to loot either. Ah, that sucks. Okay, I know it's kind of early, but I'm just like literally knackered. So at last, aha. I am going to call it a very, very short stream today. It's only been like less than 2 hours as well. My apologies, but kind of like sleepy. I think I'm gonna just like drop the VOD on YouTube and just like get to bed. So who's don't actually have anyone online that I could be raiding, so maybe just like call it for tonight. So sorry for the brief stream. Thanks to anyone that was around to watch. Have a very pleasant evening, and I need some sleep. I mean, good night. Good night.